So a college kid posts a video. He bets 100 grand that Trump will say the word McDonald's this month. Trump says McDonald's. He jumps up, just made 100 grand. That's incredible, right? Inspiring. Makes you want to go out and start watching Trump speeches. The only problem? The bet wasn't real. The website's not real. According to the Wall Street Journal, Trump never actually said McDonald's publicly that month at all. That clip was from 2 months earlier. And here's the part that should make you really annoyed. If you're trying to actually make money betting, this exact playbook is being sold to you as a side hustle. So today, I want to break down 2 investigations that came out basically at the same time about prediction markets in the US. And then I want to show you what winning actually looks like, because it's the complete opposite of these videos. So to break it down for you, the last couple of days, there's been a couple of articles come out, one from the Wall Street Journal and one from Politico, about Polymarket and fake bets. Now, if we look at the Wall Street Journal article, you can see that basically none of it was real. Now, we've all been there. We've been scrolling through social media, doom scrolling, and up come these videos of these college kids actually winning big cash, betting on things that you wouldn't even think to bet on. Well, it turns out the Wall Street Journal did quite an investigation on this, and they released their article just this week. So what the Wall Street Journal did, they basically reviewed 1,105 videos posted by 10 creators endorsed by Polymarket's contractor between December 2025 and mid-May. And what did they find? They found that none of the bets, $1.9 million in total, were actually real. And most of the videos simply showed the bet being placed, but 118 showed the creators reacting to outdated footage or fake headlines suggesting that they'd won. And these 118 videos depicted creators winning almost $900,000. In reality, those bets actually would have lost more than $166,000. So what does this mean? It means the Polymarket has been trying to scam everyone. And this is the most unbelievable part of it. To make it look real, Polymarket actually created a fake website, which Wall Street Journal went on to call it Polymarket because it was spelled P-O-I-Y instead of P-O-L-Y. And the funny thing about that is that when you actually put a capitalized I in the URL, it actually looks like Polymarket. And it says here, Polymarket built that site, according to a person familiar with the matter. Here, a price chart is attributed to source polymarket.com. No source appears on Polymarket's real website. In this example, buttons read yes and NIR, short for Northern Ireland. On the real site, it would read yes and no. So there's a few things that actually stood out that actually showed it wasn't real. And obviously it says here that the Polymarket website was taken down after Wall Street Journal reached out to Polymarket for comment. And obviously federal advertising laws require brands to be truthful about what they're promoting. So obviously here we've got a broad case of Polymarket trying to dupe unsuspecting college kids to, shill out their life savings on some weird prop bet, okay? And here's another one, 16K on Addams Family being the #1 movie. And there's a bunch of these on the Wall Street Journal article. And obviously, I think we've all seen them in social media generally, okay? And then over here on the Politico article, it basically says exactly the same thing and how it was all done. So I'm not going to go too much more deeper into this story. You can go out and check it all out for yourself. The interesting thing with the Politico article is it's actually calling out the chief marketing officer of Polymarket for paying directly these influencers out of his personal account. So it's quite interesting to see how deep this goes. And as you can see here, just a few examples of the organic content, which are really just ads for Polymarket. And again, you can see here that after Politico's article, they've actually started putting paid partnership inside their ads again now. And on top of that, there's also evidence to say that Polymarket has paid to promote videos about using inside information. So as you can see, 19 or more paid videos discussed insider angles or market manipulation. This streamer Adam Ross, on a multi-million-dollar deal, actually openly mused about trading on a friend's album release date. So these were actually paid for as well by Polymarket. And ultimately, they're selling you the highlight reel, right? A long shot that pays huge is by definition a bet that you're going to lose almost every time. But of course, these videos show everyone winning all the time. That McDonald's video that I showed you at the beginning, well, actually over 50 people went and made that bet at Polymarket, according to the Wall Street Journal, after they saw that video. And of course, they all lost. So let's tie this back into actual sports betting, actual betting on outcomes of events. So what does winning actually look like? Well, it certainly doesn't look like those videos. And it also doesn't look like a lot of the things that you see on X nowadays, where people are doing huge parlays for huge results, okay? Almost every day, right? Don't believe everything that you see online. Actually, don't believe anything that you see online. Don't even believe what I'm telling you. What you actually have to do is sit down and find the edges for yourself. You've got to pull the data. You've got to get years of matches, odds, and outcomes. You've got to engineer the features, hundreds of signals per game, feeding a model, right? You've got to do back testing. Test only on games that it never saw, in real order, no hindsight, proper back testing. And you need to bet only on proven edges, right? Place a bet when the market price is wrong, positive expected value. It's all basic pro gambler 101. But it's this boring stuff that no one wants to know about if you're just going to have a bet on whether Trump's going to say McDonald's or whether a player's going to hit a free throw, right? You actually need to do the hard work so it plays out on the other side. As you can see here, edge compounds slowly and unglamorously. But let's look at this another way. If you're based in the US and you have access to prediction markets, then you can jump on these markets anytime and take advantage of this boom. Because if you look at it as though a lot of this uneducated money is coming into all of the markets, it's something that you as an aspiring pro bettor can take advantage of. There's more prediction markets launching almost every day now. It's not just Polymarket, it's not just Kalshi, there's a bunch more. They're all looking for eyeballs and they're all looking for liquidity. And that liquidity is where your edge will lie. Hopefully, with more access, there's going to be softer prices. And it's just a matter of taking advantage of those softer prices and putting methods in place where you can do that. Now, I did this little slide here. You know what? Unlike all traditional sports books, like your FanDuels or your Caesars, almost every prediction market provides open API access. And what does that mean? That means that you can now hook into all the markets and either get up-to-date prices instantly or also trade instantly. And in some of my other videos, I've shown you how to hook some of these APIs up, and I'll do some more moving forward, specifically with prediction markets. But as I said before, ultimately, there's no shortcuts, there's no free money. If it was all real, nobody would be paying these creators $2,000 or $3,000 a month just to film these fake videos, right? The edge lives on the boring side. Data, models, backtesting, discipline. And now more than ever, there's tons of opportunities for you to take advantage of this using open APIs with all of these prediction markets. As I've said here, prediction markets are opening real new doors for bettors. Just tread carefully and don't believe everything you see. And on that note, if you want to see more videos about how to create these APIs or how to automate your betting workflow using AI, drop a like below, subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. It helps me make more videos just like this one, but also a lot more videos about betting automations, using APIs, and how you can become a professional bettor by using all of these tools. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, don't believe everything you see out there. Good luck with your next bets and keep winning.